How do you make money on YouTube?
Now that's a great question, and because I get asked that question at least once per week, if not more, I have put it in the Ask Captain Drone video series. So that means I'll give you the answer in this video, and then in the future when people ask that question, which happens every week, I'm just going to post a link to this video. Here we go. So the question is, how do you make money on YouTube? Well, there's many ways to make money on YouTube, and I could go into a 1 hour long video explaining them, but I'm going to give you just the basics here, and those basics are going to get you to the point that you'll be making money on YouTube. First, you'll need to create a YouTube account. But before you create that YouTube account, think about what your topic's going to be. What's your channel, your YouTube channel going to be about? What are you going to talk about on your channel? Because the name of your channel should reflect what you're going to talk about. And to pick what your topic is for your YouTube channel, it has to be something you're passionate about. If you're not passionate about something, do not make a YouTube channel about something you're not passionate about, because it will fail. So what do you like in life? Like, I'm looking around my desk here. Do you like tools? Maybe you make a channel about tools. How about, do you spend a lot of time drinking ciders? Make one about ciders. Or even weird beers. Yeah, you know, people love ciders and beers and tools. You can't go wrong with that. Or maybe something really strange like, I love apples. There's so many types of apples in the world that you could make a channel on apples, all sorts of things about apples. As long as you're passionate about what you pick, then life is good and your channel will probably be successful if and only if you follow these simple rules. Rule number 1. A successful channel requires views and subscribers. I know that sounds so silly because it's so obvious, because there's no way anybody is going to pay you any money if nobody is watching what you're doing. So then you're saying, hey, how do I get subscribers and views, or views and subscribers, whichever one comes first? First, you need to understand how a camera works. In other words, you have to know how to frame a subject, how the lens works to get depth of field, you know, exposures for different types of the day so everything looks very clear, so that you're not like 20 feet away in a huge frame. There's a lot of people make videos like that. They're terrible. Second, you need audio. Right now, there's a big boom mic recording my voice, and when I'm out in the field, I use lavalier mics, or I will put a mic on top of a camera that's not far from me, but out of range of the video, so that it gets my voice clearly. You have to have clear audio or nobody's watching your videos. You also need to have a good grasp of editing software such as, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, things like that, Premiere Pro. You have to know how those work, because when you do your video, there's going to be a lot of outtakes and mistakes and a lot of boring parts. You have to really weed out all the boring parts out of your video, or you won't keep viewers for very long. And equally with editing skills, you also need to know how to do graphic skills, graphics and editing. So in other words, a lot of videos like mine especially, I have lots of graphics. Those are all learned by me over the years, so that's why you see them in the video. But more importantly than everything I just mentioned there, you need a personality. You have to be likable. Now, you don't have to be beautiful, that's for sure. You just have to be likable. There's lots of YouTubers out there that have a face for radio. That means, yeah, you hear their voice, but their face could just keep it off camera. But either case, it doesn't matter, because their personality is very likable. And finally, the last way to get views and subscribers is you have to post weekly. You cannot post a video 1 week and then go blank for a month and then post another video. Nobody's going to watch your videos. So when you're starting out, post a video, just one video each week, and you will watch your subscribers grow. So now I do have a few nephews and nieces who got into YouTube, and they listened to my advice, and I will say on average it takes about 1 year of YouTube growth before you start seeing revenue. So you start out with nothing, and then after 1 year you're going to see you'll have enough viewers, enough subscribers that YouTube will start sending you money. Now let me quickly go through all the basic revenue you will see as a YouTuber. So the first one is YouTube ad revenue. So when you're watching a YouTube video on your phone or your tablet or your home computer or your TV, and there's an ad because you don't pay for YouTube Premium, so you get the ads. Well, those ads are what are generating revenue for the YouTubers. So even though they're skippable, you have to watch 30 seconds or 15 seconds of it, and you can click that skip button, the YouTube creator gets some money. Now, a lot of people that watch my videos usually complain back to me and say, oh, why did you put that ad there? It took so long. I hate that. I'm not going to watch any more of your videos. You have ads. I don't put the ads in the videos. That's YouTube. And depending on which country you live live in, you may get a lot of ads or very few ads. In other words, if you live in a poor country where YouTube doesn't generate a lot of money, there's not a lot of advertisers, there might be no ads in the video. You can watch the whole video without an ad. But if you live in the USA or the UK or Canada, those areas have big advertisers and they advertise on YouTube, and YouTube fills up videos with ads. Now, the only thing I can control is where the ads appear. So I always leave it at the default. In other words, if you're going to put an ad, just stick it someplace where there's a pause in my video. So what I try to do in my videos, I put like something that says unboxing. And I know YouTube's going to put an ad right when they see unboxing or something like that. But other YouTubers have control and they will put like 20 ads within 10 minutes. It's crazy. You can actually do that. You'll make more money, but you'll lose a lot of viewers because nobody's going to want to watch 20 ads in 10 minutes. So if you haven't realized it by now, YouTube, as well as so many other social media platforms, are basically just ad agencies. They sell ads to major corporations and small businesses. Those ads then run on videos. So when you're watching any video, a video about cats or dogs or I don't know, anything silly, there's going to be an ad. And that's how YouTube makes money. And the way it gets people like me, creators, to post my videos on YouTube and keep posting them on YouTube is every time they run those ads, they give me a few pennies back to me. And the amount of pennies you get per ad changes month to month. Why? Well, that's because the months of November and December is Christmas, Black Friday, all that stuff. Everybody wants to advertise on YouTube. Or there's a main event going on in the world, then everybody advertises to support that main event, like the Olympics or something like that. When big events like that happen, you can make a bit more money than when nothing much is happening. So that means each month, YouTube is going to give you a cost per impressions. They call it a CPM. You'll get used to that term when you're in YouTube, and it changes monthly. So depending on where you live in the world, you could probably expect as soon as you get about 10,000 subscribers and your channel's doing well, you might get a CPM of $3 per 1,000 views. It doesn't sound like much, does it? So it means every time there's 1,000 views on that video or your channel, you get $3. Now don't get discouraged because the way around that is to make lots of videos with good content. So that's why I say put out one video per week. When each of those videos gets 1,000 views, you're getting your $3 per video, because the next year you're putting out another 52 videos, but you still have the 52 videos from the previous year, which are still earning income. You see how this works on YouTube? So the longer you're on YouTube, the more revenue you will generate. Now, I just realized I forgot to mention one important fact when I was talking about getting viewers and subscribers. If you want viewers and subscribers, follow the advice I already gave, but also make YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts are those videos you watch on your cell phone. They're vertical and they only last 60 seconds long. And I don't know if you can see it here. I'm just watching a Jimmy Fallon one. You can just keep flipping through them. So people that take transportation or sit in a doctor's office, whatever, usually doesn't matter what age you are, will watch YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts generate you next to no revenue, almost zero revenue, because there's no ads on them for your videos. So you really don't get much of the share of revenue. However, what they accomplish is they provide you with more subscribers. So in other words, if you're starting out with a YouTube channel and you're allowed to make YouTube Shorts, sometimes there's some restrictions there depending on your country. And when you make YouTube Shorts, you're going to generate a bit more subscribership, because when people flick through and watch them, there is a little spot to hit subscribe. And when they subscribe to your YouTube Shorts, they're subscribing to your whole channel pretty much. For people starting out on YouTube, and even those who are watching this video and have no desire to make a YouTube channel, I'm going to talk about the likes and dislikes because so many people have it wrong. So it works like this on YouTube. If you have a channel like mine, I always say at the end, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you in a future video, something like that. Well, when someone gives my channel a like, that tells YouTube that they liked the video content and they would like to see more of the same. Doesn't mean they'll see more videos from my channel, but if I did a video on a DJI drone, then they will see more videos on DJI drones. If someone goes and gives a thumbs down, it doesn't mean that you suck or anything like that. It means to YouTube that you just watched a video on a DJI drone and you gave a thumb down. That means you don't want to see any more videos on DJI drones, so YouTube will then then send you less videos on DJI drones. So if you're a new content creator on YouTube, don't worry about the thumbs up and the thumbs down too much. It's kind of like Facebook, you know. Facebook only has a thumbs up. They have no thumbs down because you would be giving a thumbs down to your friends and then you'd start an argument. So on YouTube, it's only there to tell YouTube, what do you like or what don't you want to see anymore? Another way for new creators on YouTube to make some earned revenue is the super thanks. So you can have somebody watching your video like right now, like below mine. And if the option is there, they can click on super thanks and it's basically them donating money. A lot of people donate like $2, $4, $5. And you don't get the $2, $4, $5 because YouTube takes a portion of it. But anyways, you get some direct funds that way. There's also other ways of making money like Patreon that's been around forever. You can usually tell the old YouTube channels use Patreon. That was something in the past where somebody could send you a monthly payment. So say somebody wanted to send you $10 a month, that would go on forever until they cease their payment to you. And basically the creator over here would receive that money each month. Now, for Patreon subscribers in the olden days, what you were supposed to do is give them something extra. Nowadays, a lot of people just take the money and run. But the biggest revenue for a new YouTube content creator would be sponsorship. And you can get that quite easily. So let me explain it really fast. Say you made a video about tools, DeWalt tools, and you're having a great old time. And then a company will contact you and say, we would like to sponsor your channel. Not your video, your channel. And what that means is they're going to pay you X amount of thousands of dollars per month so that you, in every single video, post their ad. But you have to do the ad. They don't send you an ad. You are the ad. So let me give you an example. Say I was doing a video on DeWalt tools and I was talking about the chuck up front and the power and everything else. And then as I'm talking about this, I slip in, I go, you know what's really great about this tool is that I can also put this tool on my website, which brings me to my sponsor, Squarespace. So let me tell you about Squarespace. Squarespace has changed my life because they allow websites and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you see what I'm saying? So you will watch the big channels will all have sponsors and some of the small channels as well. But say you're not at the point of sponsorship and you want to make some money, an easy way to do it is to sell merchandise in your videos. So in other words, I don't know, here we go. You could sell, maybe you have a beer factory nearby, or maybe you make your own beer and you have a channel all about beer. Well, then sell your own beer in your YouTube video. It's very easy. I know on my channel, I sell, well, I don't even have one on. I sell hoodies and t-shirts, but I don't sell them myself. I get another company to sell them and they give me $1, $1 US per sale. So I don't make any money off it. Whatever price they show the product at, then I make a buck. That's it. But if I had the t-shirts myself or all the merchandise and stuff like that, and I sold it directly from my own store, well, then I cut out all the other costs. If I could handle that and had the time and work out a business thing, I might make quite a bit of money. So I've gone through all the major revenue streams, and one of the last ones that's very common on YouTube, especially if you're doing technology like I do, or anything where people can go and get the same product you're showing, DeWalt tools or whatever, that is affiliated links. Now it works like this. You can either go and buy, like I bought this tool myself and I can make a video on it. And then since I bought the tool myself, I can go on different stores around, around the country, around the world, and I can see if they have an affiliated program. So if you look at the bottom of any website you look at, it might say affiliated. You click on that, you sign up. They have to approve you to have an affiliated type program with them. If they approve your request to be an affiliate, that means then I can show this product. And when I show this product, I can say, hey, everybody, if you want to buy this exact same one I'm using, check the links below. Sometimes you might even be able to get a discount code, but that doesn't happen too often. But anyways, you can say, check the links below. A viewer will go and check the links below the video in the description area of the video, click on it, takes them to the website where you have your affiliate link. And if that viewer buys this product, you get a tiny, 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 tiny commission back. That's very risky, and that's how I operate. The reason it's risky is because I can show this DeWalt tool. I can put a link below. You can go click on it and say $100 US for this. I can buy that at Walmart down the street for $79. Are you going to click on my link? No, you're going to go down the street and buy it at Walmart. So it's very risky to do affiliate links. I use them here, and they sort of apply for people that you just can't get the product in your country. So the only place you're going to get it is some place where I put the link. But that only applies to some websites because not every website or store has an affiliate link system. So a lot of times when you click on my links below videos, 50% might have affiliate links if that's it. Other ones don't. Some of them, the links are dead. It's hit and miss. Anyways, that's how I operate, because when it comes to revenue, I have a pension. I worked for 40 years and I have a pension from a company. So I don't need a lot of money, but those people on YouTube who need a lot of money will have all sorts of ways to generate revenue. All right, as we used to say in the military, I'm going to sum up because I've been going on here for too long. So let me just say the following. I have 3 points to pass on to all the newbie content creators. So first point, your most profitable months on YouTube will always be November and December. So focus all your attention and effort into November and December. All the other months, you can sail by, but November, December, go crazy. Point number 2 is that as soon as you have a channel on YouTube, you will start getting a lot of emails from all these amazing companies who promise to double your revenue or triple or quadruple. They are all BS. Do not play in their sandbox. Ignore them. And finally, this is the one that I'm just amazed that so many people don't realize. As soon as you start making money on YouTube, you have to pay taxes. Yep, no matter which country you live in, it's not a free ride. YouTube is going to pass your information, because it's the year 2024. Your information is eventually going to go to your government and treasury board and your federal tax or whatever. They're going to come knocking at your door, and if you haven't paid taxes for many years, they're going to want all their money, because YouTube has kept the records, as well as any other social media outlet. So as soon as you start making some good money, you might want to start paying tax on it. And finally, for all you YouTubers out there who are going, why would I be on YouTube? There's so many YouTubers quitting. Those YouTubers that are quitting all have big channels, like super massive channel. There's no little peanut guy quitting YouTube. It's all the big guys that are quitting YouTube. Why are they quitting YouTube? Well, they're not going to tell you the real reason, but I'll tell you it right now. During COVID, everybody on YouTube doubled their income. There was a lot of money during COVID because everybody was indoors and advertisers were spending money, so it was pretty good. But now a lot of people are outdoors and not as many people are watching YouTube. So those channels were making big bucks and they invested more money into their channel, more staff. You have to hire staff as soon as your channel's really big. You can't do everything yourself. Now they see they're working just as hard, but they're making less money. However, they already have millions, because if you're a big channel, you make millions per year, hundreds of thousands to millions per year. And they've invested lots of money so they can go off in different avenues. They don't need YouTube anymore, so it's easy for them to say, I quit. All that to say, don't let those guys quitting stop you as a new content creator from starting on YouTube. You will see, it's like the stock market. It goes up and down and up and down. Right now, I will say YouTube is down, but you will see in years to come, it will go back up. All right, so I hope I answered that question in general terms. And if you're a new content creator, you have some idea of what to do. And if you're somebody who's watched YouTube for a long time, saw all these people on YouTube and wondered how they made money, well, that was it. Certainly, there's many more ways on YouTube to make money, and the people who are more inventive and more creative can really make a lot of money. And as you pretty much realize, nobody makes exactly the same paycheck. Every content creator makes a different amount of money based on their needs. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. I like to keep these ones short, but for now I'll say if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions on this video, then post them below and I'll try to get back to you. But if anybody asks me in the future, how do you make money on YouTube? Well, I'm just going to point them to this video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.